Hi everyone. Okay, I'm finally talking about this. Mainly on my own terms. But a month ago, the Pirate Boy released Scary Night remake, Fnaf VHS. And I'm just gonna say it wasn't scary at all. No, really, it wasn't scary at all. I'm serious. I feel like the original was much scary, especially with William's zombified face. Like, he has no eyes. He has no eyes. And the screaming is much more horrific. And in the remake, it's mostly it is heard, but it's mostly covered by the damn television music in the background. Um, Yeah, I just don't think it's scary at all, especially with William's zombified face. Like, how do I find this scary? I don't. I mean, the original was scary. I mean, it almost gave me nightmares. It almost gave me nightmares just hearing Elizabeth screaming while her father attacks her. Like, my God. The Pirate Boy did comment of did have a Q&A, and well, uh, I sorry. His favorite character is Foxy. I mean, who wouldn't like Foxy? So, I don't know if I had a question here or a comment here, but basically, I thought that maybe he can do something else FNAF related, and I thought about it, and I'm still, in a way, thinking about Henry, Emily, where realistically, instead of like in the Silver Eyes trilogy where Henry created a Roblox, sorry, Rob, I can't say it. Why? A robot replica of his daughter, which um, why? He wouldn't, realistically, instead of that, he would instead befriend one of his coworkers who looks very similar to his daughter. The coworker being a girl named Jolie, and who has a bit of a crush on Henry. Well, at least implied. But let's just say they grow attached to each other, and that Jolie sees Henry as more of a father figure to her, especially due to her childhood where it wasn't good. And Henry sees Jolie being exactly like his daughter, Charlotte. No, mostly because of how mm, I I love Sarah Christman and Gabriel Christman. They're the Victorian couple, and they're absolutely beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I the fact that they're living like the fact that they're living in the I can't say it, but basically they're living like they're in the Victorian era, and I absolutely love it. Especially with it's mostly due to Sarah's dream. She wanted to live in the Victorian era when she was a little girl. She dreamed of living in the Victorian era, and she dreamed about being a writer. And even though both of those things felt impossible at first, she met someone, Gabriel, who inspired her. And he he encouraged her dreams, and I love it. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. So cute. And funnily enough, um, they were interviewed on the Cameron Hall show, and one of the commenters said that he looks like Henry Emily, and for some fucking reason, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. I love it. I mean, the green eyes, the glasses, the beard, and his clothing. Most of the time it would still be clothing that anyone else would wear today, but still Victorian. And I mean, there were other times in certain time periods like the 1980s, 1970s, 60s, and many others like the 1940s. They were very, very inspired by very inspired by the Victorian era, and especially the 1980s with little girls wearing these like cute, very Victorian style nightgown dresses, and I I they're just so cute, so freaking cute. And let's just say, in the original like FNAF 2 minigame of save him or save her, um, the child, now known as Charlotte, um, was originally a boy, and the kid is wearing light blue clothing. So I would imagine, like, people mistakenly believe Charlotte, when she's like killed, she's wearing green clothing, but that's not true. In the original FNAF 2 minigame, the child is wearing light blue clothing. So I would imagine Charlotte wearing a light blue dress, a very Victorian light blue dress. I think it would look absolutely adorable on her. I would absolutely love it. And there are other things of like Henry's story that I want to touch up on is that Jolie and one of her friends Laura go to his house, and you know they like, I don't know, just explore and like see all the photos of him and his family together and stuff. And another scene that I would have in mind is that in some adaptations, Henry clearly has like suicidal tendencies after the death of his daughter. And I would imagine Jolie finding him in his house in the bathtub with his wrists cut open, and Jolie fishes him out of the bathtub and patches him up, like covers the wounds, covers the cuts, and he puts him on the bed. And in her panic state of not knowing what to do, not knowing how to dress him while he's unconscious, she just runs out of the house, leaving him naked, absolutely vulnerable. And yeah, mm, mm. So, yeah, what I can see from the Pirate Boy's most recent post, just 2 hours ago, about Fnaf 4. Thank God for Fnaf 4. Fnaf 4 content in general, because, oh my god. Like, there has been no focus in the Afton Secrets regarding the crying child, or the Fnaf 4 nightmares. Like, why wasn't there any focus on that? I mean, there were, but not enough. It's mainly just the Pirate Boy's original focus on William Afton, and honestly, one of the things, like, William Afton being possessed by a demon that causes him to become a cannibal, one of the commenters, said about it, and I also don't think that it makes sense, because how the hell did that even happen in the first place? Seriously, how? Like, seriously, how? Like, I feel like it's absolute BS. It's absolute BS. You know, there's no new shorts, but that's okay. I mean, I don't care about shorts. Shorts are just meh. Shorts are just, I can't speak. Shorts are, bleh. Shorts are just meh. They're just meh. But, yeah, oh my god. People have been noticing more of his content, and I applaud Pirate Boy for getting more recognition than he can possibly have. I mean, good on you. And I can't wait to see what he does next. Really. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or not. If you didn't, then that's fine. It's whatever. See you in the next video someday. Please stay safe. Please stay at home. Stay away from things that make you uncomfortable in the outside world. Yeah. Bye.